Martin, a much needed 3 points on Tuesday night, and now you're going to have to try and back up on Saturday.
Yeah, I think that's a must. That's something that we need to, do. Simple as that. I think we had a real strong workmanlike performance, and ground out result. Very disciplined, and we were good in both boxes. So we've got to have the same mentality come this Saturday.
Completely different group of players, of course, from last season. But why do you think, since you arrived at the football club, apart from that spell around Christmas where you won, I think it was 5 back-to-back games, you haven't won back-to-back games? Why has that been such a struggle, do you think?
I think it's mentality. I think it's in self-belief, or whatever you call it. But it's a different group now, and there's no excuses. And we've got to make sure that as a group. And I think what was good, I'm watching the highlights today again. In the 90th minute, Jordan Burrows still chasing down a ball that was just run out of play to get as a throw-in the 93rd minute, as it did in the first minute. And I think that's the difference that we have within the group. That your front players, your midfield too, and we have a real great desire. And in second halves, possibly apart from Charlie, we've done very, very well, and we've looked very, very strong.
You've just been talking to Jay Crichton about that, actually, and he said heart and desire can actually take you a long way.
Unbelievable. I think it doesn't matter what level you play at, the group of players is all about that togetherness. And we've got a very strong group, and I believe that keeping everybody fit, the group will come through and show exactly how good they are.
What can you tell us about Curzon Ashton?
Good football team, like to pass it. They've done ever so well, and again, if you sit off them and let them play, you're as good as anybody in this league.
Probably one of the overachievers of this league, would you say, for the size of the football club, to have survived at this level for so long and survived quite easily?
Yeah, they've done a great job, and they haven't got a massive budget. I think it stands out that, but what the manager does do, he gets these teams to pass it, and they play and they grind out results. They have the odd bad day like everybody else does, but overall, the team that you've got to get up against and make sure that you respect them, because if you don't, they'll get it down and they'll play as good as anybody.
Well, I was going to say, how hard would it be for you to pick your team on Saturday if Alex Kempster's fit again? Do you think that worked with Jay Crichton in that first half, or would you, in an ideal world, want to see him back up top?
Yeah, ideal world, he's a centre forward, and he put a shift in for the team, and I think for an hour, he put a real workmanlike performance in. Stopped their full back playing, which was important, but equally, he worked hard, and it wasn't natural for him. You could see that he was a little bit lost in his where should I be, but what I could rely on is his honesty, and I think you go back to that, and there's certain games where you have situations where your two left-sided players are out from Saturday for Tuesday, and you say, do me a job, and he did me a job, and over the 90 minutes we got the victory.
Tom Allen, do you see that as his position left back, or do you see him more in the centre?
I think he's both. He can play either. He's played a lot for Alfreton as a left back, but equally, I think he's very dominant as a centre half. I think he's got goals in the offset players. He's very, very strong on the air, which you'd expect. And it was great to see a local boy playing.
John Burrows still looking for his first goal. He's played all 4 games. How do you feel as though he's doing?
Yeah, he just needs a goal, doesn't he? Like every forward, it doesn't matter what level you're playing. I think what I've been delighted with is his work ethic. But he just needs one off the back of his head, and it will come because he keeps getting himself in them positions. And sooner or later, from a set player or a tap in, we've just got to keep giving forwards opportunities. And again. When I first signed him, I was delighted to get him to come to this level, and over a season he'd be fantastic for us.
I know we're only 4 games in, you won't have seen all the teams in this division, but you've seen the results in the early league table. How do you feel as though the National League North, so far as it's going, is there anyone up there you thought maybe wouldn't be up towards the top, or someone down the bottom that you thought would maybe doing that a little bit better?
Well, you look at Brackley, probably had a little bit of a hangover back in the season, you could say that. And then you see, Charlie's had a great start, and I didn't see them winning 4 games. Off the bounce off the performance against us, and I was at the game last night, and you see an 8-1 Saturday Blythe, you see Darlington 4-2, and then you see a 1-1. So it's about consistency for every team, and the team that's most consistent over the season will be the team that's there at the end of the season.
Great, Baldy. Thank you.